If you ask me, the only benefit of COVID was remote working. I mean, people were working remotely prior to COVID, but it became more pronounced, more prevalent after the COVID-19 pandemic. So if you're a freelancer, if you're a remote worker, and you're looking for an opportunity to move to another country while working remotely, while earning, and you're a freelancer or even an entrepreneur, then the opportunity I'm about to share today is for you. So if you want to move to Europe and you've been looking for opportunity and you want to move to Europe within a month to even 3 months, then this video is for you. Stay tuned and do not go anywhere. Hi guys, my name is Yeti and welcome back to my channel. On this channel, I share information about relocating abroad, thriving abroad, giving you opportunities that you never knew existed. So if this sounds like something that interests you, you want to stay to this channel, you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, like, share, and keep following Yettysplash across all my social media platforms, especially on Instagram. Okay, so on today's video, I'm going to be talking about a visa that allows you to move to Europe within a month or 3 months, to be fair. And this is particularly for those that are freelancers. You're a freelancer, you work remotely, and you've been looking for an opportunity to travel, move to other countries while still working remotely. Then this opportunity is the one that you do not want to miss. Okay, so what opportunity am I talking about? We're talking about the nomad visa, guys. Yes, the digital nomad visa. So if you're hearing that term, digital nomad visa, for the first time, then you'll probably be wondering, who is a digital nomad and what is a digital nomad visa? So I'm going to explain everything in detail in this video, and I'm also going to share with you countries that allow digital nomad visa to people that are willing to take on board the opportunity. So don't go anywhere, stay tuned. So what is a digital nomad visa? A digital nomad visa is a visa that allows someone to come and work remotely in another country away from their country of residence. So let me give you an example. If I'm resident in the United Kingdom, for instance, and I want to leave the UK, I want to go to Spain. I'm a remote worker in the UK or in Nigeria or in America or in any other country, and I want to go to Spain, but I want to still be working in the UK, then I can apply for a digital nomad visa. So you need to understand that it's not a country in the world that offer this. There are about 30 countries across the world that offer the digital nomad visa to individuals who are remote worker that want to come and work remotely, but away from their country of origin, meaning the work that you're doing is not necessarily in your host country. Okay, you're working remotely, you're working for your own country remotely, but you're doing this while you are in your another country via the digital nomad visa. So what are the benefits of having a digital nomad visa? Like I said, this visa is open to freelancers, people that work remotely in their own country. I mean, you work remotely, you can as well see the world. You don't have to stay in your own country when you have the opportunity to see the world. So instead of applying for a visit visa to that country or to another European country or to Caribbean or anywhere, you can apply for the digital nomad visa. It allows you to come there and be resident in that other country while you're then working remotely for a country separate from your host country. Okay, so what are the benefits of a digital nomad visa? One of the benefits is longer stay. Like I said, instead of applying for short stay or maybe a visit visa, you can apply for the digital nomad visa. So it gives you longer stay. Some last for up to 2 years, some you can even renew for up to 3 years. Okay, another benefit is that you can use that in some countries as a pathway to residency and then even citizenship ultimately. So it depends on the country. When I say it depends on the country, you need to know that the idea of digital nomad visa is not just particular to one country. Like several countries, like I mentioned earlier, over 30 countries in the world offer you this digital nomad visa. So you need to check the specific requirements. I'm going to be sharing with you how to get to Europe using the digital nomad visa, but European countries are not the only countries offering digital nomad visa. You get countries like Bermuda, the Caribbean as well. They are offering digital nomad visa as well, but this video is just concentrated on getting to Europe using the digital nomad visa. Okay, another benefit is that some digital nomad visa allows you to come in with your dependents, so you can travel with your family, move with them, and be residents in another country. Another benefit will be that you're also not subjected to double taxation in some country, because you're already paying tax in the country you're working for remotely. You might not necessarily be paying tax in your host country where you've gotten the digital nomad visa. Okay, that is another benefit. Another benefit of the digital nomad visa is that students can also apply. If you're a student, you can apply you can apply for a digital nomad visa. Another benefit will be multiple entries. The visa nomad visa allows you to enter your host country as many times as possible. And if you finally found a digital nomad visa in a country that is part of the EU or part of the Schengen zone, meaning it allows you easy access to over 27 Schengen countries, so you're able to move and travel and explore Europe. Like I said, you can get digital nomad visa in other countries apart from European countries. I'm only concentrating on the Europe for the purpose of this video. Okay, so what are the eligibility requirements? What do you need to qualify for a digital nomad visa? The eligibility requirement of a digital nomad visa varies from country to country, okay? But usually the general thing they will request from you is health insurance. It is important that you have health insurance if you're coming to another country to live. Also, they're going to require that you have a clear criminal record. They don't want someone with criminal history or a 419 person or a dubious person or any form of criminal record to come into their country. Okay, another requirement will be proof of steady income. Now, it is not all countries. Like I said, the requirement varies from country to country. Like Bermuda, for instance, if you're applying for a digital nomad visa in Bermuda, you do not require your proof of income. It's not necessary, but I mean, as a standard, especially for European countries, you will be needing proof of income. Also, it is important to note that your nationality can impact your requirement, right? So you need to check your nationality, then that will determine if you need anything further again as part of your eligibility requirement. But yeah, apart from that, these are the general things that would be requested of you if you're applying for a digital nomad visa. So what are the restrictions to this visa? It is important that I highlight to you some major restrictions relating to the digital nomad visa before I then tell you how you can use the digital nomad visa to relocate to some European countries. Okay, don't go anywhere. One very major restriction of the digital nomad visa is that you cannot perform work, or you cannot do any work. You can't take up employment with your host country. Okay, don't forget, it is a visa that allows you to come and take up residency while you're working remotely in your own home country or with another country. But you cannot use the digital nomad visa as a means to come and take up job opportunities in your host country. So if you're applying for Greece digital nomad visa, for example, it means that you will be earning outside of Greece. It does not allow you to come to Greece to come and work. It just gives you the right to residency, meaning the right to come and stay in Greece, live in Greece with your family, but not to work, because you're supposed to be working remotely for another company. Okay, another major restriction is no access to social services, so like public funds and things like that. As an immigrant on a digital nomad visa, you will not have access to all of this. Okay, you will not have access to the basic social services that citizens of such countries would be eligible to. So another major restriction is that even after you get the digital nomad visa, in some country you will still have to apply for residency permits of such country in addition to your digital nomad visa. So if you get a digital nomad visa of, let's say, country A, while you're in country A, some of them might say that within 20 days or within 100 days, you need to apply for a resident permit in that country A. So that is one major restriction. I mean, they're giving you a digital nomad visa to come and stay, but they're still saying, okay, still apply for residency. That's like applying for 2 visas at the same time. But on the bright side, at least with the digital nomad visa, it's almost certain you will be able to get the resident visa of that particular host country that has issued you a digital nomad visa. In this video, I'll be sharing with you 4 European countries that you can actually move to using the digital nomad visa if you're a freelancer, or if you're an entrepreneur, or you work for yourself, or you work remotely. Okay, so the very first on my list is Greece. So Greece is a very beautiful country, very affordable place to live in. It is a very nice country with lovely beaches. I mean, people from the UK go to Greece on holiday. They visit places like Santorini and the like. So Greece is a very nice place for people that work remotely, still want to live life, and it is somewhere that they can thrive as a digital nomad, as someone that works remotely but wants to leave their host country. Okay, So the visa term for a Greece normal visa is between 1 to 2 years. The beautiful thing is that you can also move with your family when applying for the Greece digital nomad visa. What's the visa requirement? So you must be earning an income of 3,500 euros monthly if you want to come to Greece on the digital nomad visa. That means you must have good earnings, like you must be earning well, okay? So you must have an income of 4,200 euro if you're coming with your spouse, and a total income of 4,830 euro if you're coming with your spouse and a child. You also need health insurance. You must ensure that you have no criminal record whatsoever, and the fee for this visa is about 225 euro, okay? So it's quite affordable as well when compared to other kind of visa categories. And the cost of living in Greece is ranked 44 out of 140. So meaning it is fair. Like, living in Greece is not a bad idea at all. So let me know in the comment section if you'll be applying for Greece digital nomad visa. Next on my list is definitely Portugal. Portugal is a beautiful place to live. It's amazing. They've got the beaches as well. It's somewhere you definitely enjoy living, especially if you want to just, stay there while they have a thriving digital nomad community, and they have workspaces where you can work as well. So it's a really lovely place. And the cost of living is not that high as well. It's kind of reasonable when compared to the United Kingdom anyway. So it's reasonable and it's affordable. Now, Portugal offers two kinds of digital nomad visa. They have the D7 passive income visa and the new temporary stay visa. Okay, these two visas are almost the same. They mean the same thing, though you need to check them out individually to see the one that you would love to apply for. But they both allow you to come to Portugal on a digital nomad visa, to not come and work, but to come and be resident in Portugal while you work remotely from elsewhere, okay? What are the visa requirements? You need to be earning at least 3,040 euros monthly. You must have your health insurance coverage. You must have no criminal record as well. To apply for this visa will cost you 180 euro, just 180 euro only. You see that it's quite affordable. And cost of living in Portugal is ranked 68 out of 140, meaning it is not a bad place to live at all. But the thing is, with Portugal digital nomad visa, once you have gotten it, within 120 days of arrival in Portugal, you must apply for the Portugal resident permit as well. So like I said in the earlier version of this video, some will still require that you apply for their resident permit even after getting the digital nomad visa. And the whole application process takes about 2 to 4 months if applying for Portugal digital nomad visa, which is also quite fast as well. It's not that lengthy. Within a month to maximum of 4 months, you should be able to have acquired your digital nomad visa. And for Portugal, you have to do the application in person. You have to go to the embassy located in your country and then do the application in person, while some other digital nomad visa allows you to do the application online. The next country on my list is definitely Croatia. You guys, Croatia is beautiful and is one country I'm looking forward to visiting, okay? But the interesting thing about Croatia is that you can do everything online. You don't have to go physically to any embassy to apply for your digital nomad visa, okay? You can do that online. Of course, the requirement is that you must not have any criminal record. You must have your health insurance in check. And in Croatia, you will not be paying any tax for the first year, at least, like no tax for the first year. The visa fee is about 88 to 190 euros, and the visa is valid for 1 year. You should be earning about 2,500 euros a month. But another beautiful thing about Croatia is that they also allow proof of funds. So if you have about 30,000 plus euro in your bank account, then you can apply for the digital nomad visa if you're not earning up to 2,500 plus euros per month. Also in Croatia, you can apply for an extension of your digital nomad visa, but you need to wait after 6 months. Croatia also need the proof of your remote job if you're working remotely, and they also require an address in Croatia, and that could be the hotel you plan on staying or the Airbnb you plan on staying, okay? So they have a much more, they have a larger requirement or a longer list of requirements, but they are still very easy because you can do all your application online. The last country on my list, guys, is Romania. Romania is very beautiful. They have seaside resorts. It's an amazing country, and also it's easy application. If you want to apply to Romania, you can do it online. It is very easy. They have low cost of living as well. The standard requirements is that you have no criminal record, you have your health insurance in check as well. The Romania Digital Nomad Visa is valid for 1 year, and you can also reapply for another year as well. So it is also quite easy to apply for that. So these countries you can relocate to if you're a freelancer or you work remotely within a month to 3 months if you want to move to Europe. So, but don't forget, for digital nomad visa, it is not a work visa, okay? It's a resident visa. It allows you to go to that country to reside while working remotely with another country that is separate from your host country. And one major restriction is that you cannot work for a local company in your host country, because if you want to do that, then you have to apply for a work visa that, you know, the applicable work visa relevant to your host country. So you can't, it's not a visa to come and work, but it's a visa to come and stay. And some of them would give you residency, of course, because it's if you're there for a year, for 2 years, you can as well apply for long stay residency and even some citizenship at the end of the day. So these are the major countries that I brought to you guys today. You need to also know that there are over 30 countries in the world that offer digital nomad visa, so you don't have to look at Europe alone. I mean, for Bermuda, I think it's even easier to get their own digital nomad visa because there's no salary requirement. So if you don't mind living in the Caribbean, then you can consider Bermuda as one country you want to, you know, apply to. So let me know, guys. Let me know if this is something you will explore, especially if you're a freelancer. I think it's something I'd love to explore if I get a job that permits me to work remotely full-time without, you know, coming to the office. Why not go to beautiful countries, be resident there, see their culture? It's all about becoming a global citizen, an international citizen, while exploring the world. So yeah, this visa can help you move to Europe within a month to 4 months maximum, you know, depending on how smooth the processing and everything is. I hope you find this video useful. I hope you find value in today's video. Let me know in the comment section if you have any questions for me. Please do also subscribe, like, share this video with your friends and your family. I'm still your one and only baby girl, Yeti. Don't forget to keep following me on Instagram and all my other social media handles like Twitter, LinkedIn, everywhere you can find me, okay? So thank you guys so much for today's video, and I will see you next time. Stay blessed. Bye, guys.